Hey everybody, Tony D and Little Joan here with a screenwriter's rant on The Last Mercenary. This is a movie starring Jean-Claude Van Damme as a mercenary, a super crazy mercenary who's just like the best there is in France. You can see his foot up there. He's hiding. He's like above them. See if I can show you. Yeah, there it is. That's classic Jean-Claude. I don't know if he's actually doing it because, you know, the way they're shooting it, maybe they are, you know, they're using effects, or if he he's getting up there. Although he's probably in shape enough to do that, you know, he would probably do it in a soundstage, and then they would just, you know, redo the background on him or whatever as an effect. But Jean-Claude, looking very grizzled, plays this mercenary, and his son is mistaken apparently in this film, which is all French, by the way, all subtitled. You've saved other people's kids, this one's yours. So he has to save his own kid, and he never got to know him because he's a super secret mercenary, and this is his kid here, and they're trying to kill him because I think they mistook him for somebody else. So you can see it's kind of funny. Like, the kid is the comic relief and Jean-Claude is very serious. But it's also Jean-Claude being, if they find you, they'll kill you. Jean-Claude being more open to making fun of himself, as opposed when back in the day, back in the 80s, he was a lot more serious. Part of that was just the 80s in general. Everybody was a little more serious about the movies when he was Universal Soldier and whatnot. He'd just go along with the script. Now I feel like he's got a little more life to him, a little more play. He's willing to make fun of himself, and they put him in different wigs and show him in different time periods doing his thing. So here he is doing a split, beating up a guy in a gym, and he's got a blonde hair at the time. It's called The Last Mercenary. So the first act will be all the setup. Second act, he meets his son, he gets to know him, he has to keep saving him, and the plot sort of thickens. You know, he can't just sort of ship him away. You know, the kid's got a life or whatever. He didn't ask for this, and it's all about, you know, humanizing Jean-Claude while sort of getting his kid up to speed. And then the third act, Jean-Claude saving the day, maybe his kid helping too, or some other people. Looks fun. Looks fun. Looks comedy, a little comedy in there. It's not totally serious. It's all in French. And I believe January 30th or July 30th. July 30th. So look for that from Netflix. I'm totally on board. Yeah, this looks like a fun movie. You know, Jean-Claude kicking butt. A fun story. You know, here he is in an arcade back probably in the 80s or 90s or whatever. They keep putting him in wigs. I mean, it's fun. That's fun. It's a movie. So, you know, 90 minutes of this. I could totally see a little bit of a franchise going on, sort of like a French James Bond with a little comedy, a little levity to it. Yeah, you like Joan? Yeah, we'll watch that sometime. All right. And speaking of watching, make sure you check in at Bitchute and Rumble for our other two videos today. Trying to get off of YouTube. I know I've got lots of subs again, but YouTube won't monetize me anymore. So if you want to help me out on the money, buy a book, links in the description, or check us out, especially on Rumble, where they pay us a little something something.